Hi, Sock. Okay, we're going to do part 2, test 5. Okay. Hi. So, hi, we are going to ask questions here. For example, do you think it is fun? No. Do you think eating at your grandparents' house is fun?
Hello, teacher.
Hi, son. Do you think eating at your grandparents' house is fun? Do you think eating in the countryside is interesting? Do you think eating alone in your bedroom is boring? Do you think eating at school is cheap? And last one, do you think eating at a fast food restaurant is expensive? Okay, hi, we can go with the first one. Do you think eating at your grandparents' house is fun?
Yes, it is.
You have to give a reason why.
Because eating with my parents is very happy.
With your parents?
Oh, grandparents.
Okay, let's type it. Let's say it's fun, yes, because it is always fun spending time with my family and making new memories. Do you think eating at your grandparents' house is fun? Yes, because it is always fun spending time with my family, making new memories. My grandparents always play nice games with us, or they give us nice ice cream, or they give us a toy when we visit there, something like that. Okay, son, do you think eating at your grandparents' house is fun?
Yes, because it's picnic.
Because
It's always fun.
spending time
Spending time with my family and making new
memories.
memories. My grandparents always play nice game with us.
Okay. Hi, do you think eating in the countryside is interesting?
Yes, because it's a family eating picnic in the countryside.
Do you think it's interesting with your family? Why?
I don't know.
Son, what do you think? Why is it interesting to eat in the countryside?
I don't know.
No, come on, think. Think, why is it interesting to eat in the countryside? What can we see or do there? What can we see or do there? We can see insects, we can see flowers, we can play games with our family because we're outside. So let me type it. Yes, because while we are eating outside, we can see different insects and flowers. We can also play a lot of games with our families or with our family members. Okay, hi, do you think eating alone in your bedroom is boring?
No. No, it is because eating alone in your bedroom and watching TV is very fun and happy.
It's fun and happy. Okay, let's type it. I don't think it is boring. I really enjoy alone time because it helps me to relax. So eating in my bedroom alone is relaxing. Or you can say, I think it's boring because you have no one to talk to. So, or you can say, sometimes it's nice, not all the time. You have to spend time eating with your family too. I don't think it is boring. I really enjoy alone time because it helps me to relax. So eating in my bedroom alone is relaxing. Son, do you think eating at school is cheap?
I I don't think it's it. I don't think
Do you think it's cheap?
it's in.
Do you think it's cheap?
I don't think it's eating at school not no. I think school is cheap and that I don't know.
Okay. Hi, what do you think?
Me?
Hi.
No. Because money job parent The money that parents pay is very expensive.
But why? Why are they paying so much money then? Why is it expensive to eat at school? Maybe because food is expensive. Is food expensive in your country? Food is very expensive in my country. So let's type it, let's say, I don't know if it's cheap or expensive. Sometimes it's cheap, sometimes it's expensive. So you saying your food is expensive at school, yes? It's not cheap.
Oh, yes, cheap.
Okay. It's cheap or expensive? Is it cheap or expensive? Hi?
Expensive.
It's expensive, okay. Do you think eating at school is cheap? No. Eating at my school is very expensive. We have to pay per meal, which makes it expensive. The food is the food prices has gone up. We have to pay per meal, which makes it expensive. And the food prices has gone up. Okay. No, eating at my school is very expensive. We have to pay per meal, which makes it expensive. And the food prices has gone up. That must be not he. The. Okay, so yeah, that must be the. Okay, hi, do you think eating at a fast food restaurant is expensive?
Eating a fast food restaurant. No. Eating at a fast food restaurant is expensive because
I would say it depends where you eat. Sometimes they have special deals, which makes the food cheap. However, sometimes it can be very expensive and it would be cheaper eating at home. Because sometimes they will say on a Wednesday, you buy 2 meals and you get 1 free. Or on a Friday, you buy 3 meals, but you pay for 2. So sometimes they have specials. On a Monday, there's a family bucket or a family basket for half the price. So sometimes it can be very cheap, but other days it can be expensive. So it depends where you eat. Sometimes they have special deals, which makes the food cheap. However, sometimes it can be very expensive and it would be cheaper eating at home then, where it's so expensive. Okay, let's save it. Who is coming now? Okay, hi. Do you think eating at a fast food restaurant is expensive?
it depends where you eat. Sometimes they have special deal, which make the food cheap. However, sometimes it can be very expensive, and it's good the cheap eating at home.
Son, do you think eating at school is cheap?
Now eating at my school is very expensive. She had to pay per week meat is expensive and his food price had gone up.
Hi, do you think eating in the countryside is interesting? Hi.
Yes, because while we are eating outside, we can see difference insects, and flower. We can show play a lot of game with our families.
Son, do you think eating alone in your bedroom is boring?
Uh, I don't think it's boring. I really enjoy a long time because it helps to relax. So it's thing in my bedroom alone is relaxing.
It's relaxing, okay? Hi, do you think eating at your grandparents' house is fun?
Yes, because it is always fun spending time with my family and making new memories. My grandparents always play nice game with us.
Mhm. Son, do you think eating at a fast restaurant is expensive?
It depends when you eat. Sometimes they have special deal which make the food cheap. However, sometimes it be very expensive and to worse be cheaper eating at home.
At home. Sometimes it's cheaper
At
eating
home.
Yeah,
Sorry.
at home. Hi, do you think it's cheap eating at school?
No, eating at my school is very expensive. We have to pay per meal, which makes it expensive, and he food price has gone up. Gone up.
Food prices has gone up. Yes, food prices has gone up. Son, do you think eating at your grandparents' house is fun?
That because it's always fun spending time with my family and making new memories. My grandparents always play nice game with us.
Why do you think eating in your bedroom alone is boring?
I don't think it is boring. I really enjoy alone time because it helped me to relax. So eating in my bedroom alone is relaxing.
Son, do you think eating in the country is interesting?
Yes, because while we are eating outside, we can see different insects and flowers. We can also play a lot of games with our family.
Why do you think eating at school is cheap?
No, eating at my school is very expensive. We have we have to pay per meal, which make it expensive, and the food price has gone up.
Mm. Son, can you hear me? Son, do you think eating at a fast food restaurant is expensive?
It depends where are you. Sometimes they have special deal which make the food cheap. However, sometimes it can be very expensive and it would be cheaper eating at home.
However, and eat. It depends where you eat. Sometimes they have special deals, which makes the food cheap. However, hi, do you think eating at a fast food restaurant is expensive?
It depends where you eat. Sometimes they have special there which make the food cheap. However, sometimes it can be very expensive, and it's good and it's also be cheaper eating at home.
Okay, now you're going to ask and answer each other, and then I'm going to take it away and see if you remember. So hi, ask son, son ask hi. Different questions, and I'm going to take it away, okay? Hi, you start.
Do you think eating at a fast food restaurant is expensive?
It depends where you is. Sometimes they have special deal which make the food cheap. However, sometimes it can be very expensive and it would be cheaper eating at home. Do you think eating at your grandparents' house is fun?
Yes, because it is always fun spending time with my family and make new memory. My grandparents always play nice game with us.
Do you think eating in the countryside is interesting?
Hi.
Oh, um, yeah,
Yes.
yes, because while we are eating outside, can we can see different insect and flower. We can also play a lot of game with our family.
Okay, now I'm going to take it away and see if you can remember. Okay. Okay. Hi, you ask first.
Do you think is a fast food restaurant is expensive?
Son.
Uh, Yes, because it's why the family is eating at home.
Okay, son, you ask a question.
Uh,
Any questions, son?
yeah. I don't know.
No. Look at the pictures. Think. Do you think eating where?
My family.
Do you think eating? You have to ask the question. Do you think eating?
Do you think eating?
Where?
Do you think eating the countryside in the picnic?
Do you think eating in the countryside is interesting? Hi.
Yes, I think eating with my family in the countryside is very interesting because you can see tree, birds, mountain, and sky and play a game sport. Uh, it's as high and seek, play football with my family.
Okay, now you can ask a question. Hi. Any question?
Do you think eating us eating us bedroom a long time?
Do you think eating in your bedroom is boring?
Boring. Do you think eating in your bedroom is boring?
Uh, uh, I watching I watching is watching TV and eating and happy funny.
Okay, son, you must ask a question.
Question.
Okay, son.
Do you think do you think eating the bedroom boring?
In your bedroom is boring. Hi, do you think eating in your bedroom is boring?
No, I think eating us. No, I think you guess a long time. And eating in your bedroom and watching TV is very fun and happy.
It's fun and exciting, fun and nice. Okay, hi, you ask a question.
You think eating at school is cheap?
Son, do you think eating at school is cheap?
No. Eating at school, not cheap. Uh, uh, I don't know.
Because, no, you can't say I don't know. Because, why is it? Is it cheap at school or expensive at school?
No, because the school. School.
Because the food is expensive. It's cheaper to eat at home.
Because the food expensive. And first.
It's cheaper to eat at school.
And cheaper at school.
Okay, hi, you can ask a question. Oh, sorry. Son, you must ask a question for Hi.
What?
Any question, ask any question.
I don't know question.
Do you eating?
Do you think eating bedroom in
No,
the
you've
morning?
asked the bedroom one. Let's ask the school one. Do you think eating at school is cheap? Hi. Do you think eating at school is cheap?
No, I think eating at school is very expensive because to pay per your food is
Say again, hi.
eating at school is very expensive because to pay per is your is food
To pay per meal or to pay per day. It's expensive to pay per day or per meal.
pay per day is very expensive.
Okay. Okay, let's leave it there. Okay, number 6. Do you think it's difficult? Do you think windsurfing is difficult? Do you think windsurfing is difficult? Do you think playing tennis is fun? Do you think skiing is dangerous? Do you think playing basketball is interesting? Do you think playing football is boring. Okay, look at the questions. Now, Hai will ask Sun and Sun will ask Hai. Okay, so Hai, you ask Sun first.
You playing basketball is interesting.
Okay, Sun, do you think playing basketball is interesting?
I'm so sorry. I think playing basketball is funny and very good body.
No, it can't be funny to play it. Are you laughing while you're playing it? Can't be funny. It's fun. It's not funny, it's fun. You don't laugh when you
Yes.
play it.
Yes.
I think, no. Yes, because it is fun playing basketball with your friends. It also keeps you fit and healthy. Okay. Yes, because it is fun playing basketball with your friends. It keeps you fit and healthy, not is. It keeps you fit and healthy. Okay, Son, you can ask a question.
Do you think football is sorry. Do you think playing football is boring?
Hi, do you think playing football is boring?
No, I think play football is very because playing football is very fun. Lots of fun, exciting.
No, because playing football is lots of fun, especially if you play with your friends. It keeps you fit. You also say it keeps you fit and healthy. It keeps you fit, or you can say, okay, that's all you have to say. Okay, Hai can ask a question.
Do you think windsurfing is difficult?
You think windsurfing is difficult?
Yes, because playing windsurfing is a lot of difficult. If you're playing with happy.
You think windsurfing is difficult? Yes, because it is difficult standing on the board when the wind is blowing. You can't do windsurfing if you can't swim.
Yeah, because if
Yes, son. Yes, son.
yes, because it's difficult standing on the bus when the wind is blowing. You can You can't do windsurfing if you can swim.
Hi, do you think playing tennis is fun?
Tennis.
Do you think playing tennis is fun?
Yes, because playing tennis is fun.